Headshot. 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 Hey everyone, welcome back to 7 Days to Die Alpha 20. Russ here, and I'm back at it again with a new base build to review and test with you today. On today's video, we have an old build from Alpha 18 updated to Alpha 20 using new shapes to make improvements to the old design, as well as add in a few details of my own to improve the aesthetics. Overall, it's an all-in-one underground base, meaning it's a crafting base as well as a horde fighting base. What's fun about this build is I built a structure to cover the entryway that looks like a destroyed POI. Also, before we proceed onto the base tour, I'd like to mention that the automated doors and the setup needed to make it work were based on Jawoodle's video. Link to that video is on the description below. Please check his video for the full walkthrough, as this build is highly inspired by that video. Now that's out of the way, let's do the tour. As I said, the top looks like a POI. I was just playing around with the new shapes and it's purely aesthetics. There's no defensive value to it. To save time, you can also use an existing POI instead of building your own. So dimension wise, it's a 10x7 block structure with an incomplete second floor. I added the details in with paint, fake floors, and the use of broken blocks to give that destroyed POI look. What I'm going for actually is to hide these two garage doors that open up when I get into the range of the motion sensor. Hopefully I've done enough so the doors are not that obvious from the street. Okay, let's have one final look around the top part before we head into the base. Now the next part was really fun and also frustrating figuring out. I couldn't figure it out without watching Jawoodle's video, so if you want to know how it's done, check it out. Again, link is on the description. These two garage doors open via that motion sensor hidden there, and it leads to this ramp going into the base. And then at the bottom of the ramp, there's another set of automated doors that opens and then lead you into your garage area. Once you're in the garage area, there's another set of doors that will automatically open up, and that reveals the space for your vehicles to park in. This part is totally unnecessary. You can actually do away with this, but I was just having fun with having the motion sensors work with the garage doors. All the doors are triggered by the motion sensors and they are timed. They all work going in and out of your base, so meaning it's fully automated. I added extra space here so I can maneuver and park properly without having to pick up the vehicles. Again, that's just purely aesthetics and vanity, and you can do away with that. Okay, so back to the other areas of the base. So the garage also holds the main storage and crafting stations. It's also connected to the small room that serves as the main power plant of the base, where the batteries and the charging generators are in. I use battery banks to power the automated doors, so it works both ways, so getting in and out. By the way, these new shutters look good, so of course we have to use them. They're made of steel, but they only have 7k hit points. The next room is blank. I don't have anything on it really. I just use the room for electrical relays, but let me know in the comments if you have any suggestions for this room. So let's move on to the next room. Also, I use the double vault doors to ensure that the zombies would path to the main fighting area and do not wander to different areas of my base. Pathing wise, they also go for the lowest HP areas of your base. So you have to account for that when you're building a base. If you want to control where you want to fight the zombies during Horde Night, make sure you have that in mind. The first room through here is the auto turrets room, where all of the SMG turrets are placed. There's a total of 6 here with 3 murder holes. 2 turrets per murder hole for a more concentrated damage. Focus only 2 areas that I want them to cover. That's why these holes are angled towards the kill box, targeting the back of the zombies, so that creates less risk of triggering the demolishers. So this is the kill box, which is the main defensive feature of the base for Horde Night. It's 3 blocks high, 5 blocks wide, and 4 blocks deep. It's covered by double layered steel cross arrow slits, giving it a total of 20k HP or hit points per block. I place a 4x2 array of dart traps with an array of 8 electrical fences set up to catch knees and heads, identical to both sides. There's also a 4x4 array of dart traps on the floor and the roof. All the dart traps triggered by tripwires, so they fire 1 row at a time. So basically, what's going to happen is that the zombies are going to get stunned due to the electric shock and will get peppered by the darts from the bottom, top, and sides, and that further stuns them, and the SMG turrets will cut them down from the back through the murder holes. As for me, I'll be behind this wall to deal frontal damage. I also have access to all of the main areas for repairs during Horde Night. The repairs will mainly focus on the electrical fences. And that's it for the base. I know the defensive setup for the base is borderline cheese, but it's still not horde proof. The one thing that you have to manage are the demolishers. Having multiple demolishers exploding can seriously compromise the base, and a few misplaced shots can lead to a total base collapse. Now for the Horde Night, I'll do it at warrior difficulty at day 7000, 64 zombie max alive horde, and at max game stage and then max game level. We'll also do the test around the composite bow and all types of arrows. We'll primarily use the fire arrows and the explosive arrows for AoE damage. I think those two fit really well with the kill box. So let's see if that's a viable strategy for these types of bases. Okay, I'll set up for the Horde Night and be right back. Alright, welcome back. It's Horde Night. So I turned off all the power to the doors. That means the top part are open. I've turned on the switch for the traps, and we'll see how well we'll do with the Horde Night, just with the base defense and then with arrows. Hopefully we do well. Horde's coming in right now, and let's see if they follow the right path. Wow. We have one demolisher. Let's skip on. Let's use the fire arrows on that. Let's see how well it will do. Of course, as much as possible, you have to aim for the face. Nice. That's what we want. We want them to burn and not explode. Like the base is doing well, the pathing towards me is on point. I don't want them hitting other blocks within my base. They're heading towards me at the end. It's really good. So let's see. There's another demolisher there. Stay there. Right in the face. Wait for him to get stunned. Fish. Face again. Another one. Come on, bro. Stop moving. Just make sure that some, like majority of them, will catch on fire. Oh wow. This is doing well, huh? Alright, so let's see if we turn off the SMG turrets, how well we'll do. So I think it's too much for the Horde. And die. Catch me there. Now the marshmallows on fire, so they get rid of the stock. He's down. Yes. Another one. Another demo there. He's on fire again. Couple damages. Okay, good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Wow. Pretty good for them. Here. What's that? Let's go. Let's go. Fire. Come on, second fire. The face. One more, the face down. Down up. Good. There we go. Another one. They burn. Let's go. Ah, yeah. These spots. Not even over there. Keep burning. Don't burn. Face. Watch the face. Headshot. Oh, hold on. There's one demolisher here. Let's burn him up. He's down. Ouch. Take that. No more messing around. Right on the face. Take that. Try these ones. Try and get them up. Headshot. Another one. Yo, how you doing there? There's a demo. Come on. Show your face. Headshot. Burn. Hey, big boy. Burn. Freaking crap. There's a demolisher in there. Show your face. Burn. Don't explode. Ah, damn. That got me bad. There's another one. Let's do that first. Oh. Headshot. 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 I'm gonna Hawkeye the shit out of these zombies. To the face. Almost done. Come on, big boy. Come here. Morning. Okay, big mama. To the face. Hey. All right. All right, so that was Horde Night. I guess all in all, it went pretty well. As far as the base is concerned, I think the initial setup that I did with the SMG turrets, I think that's too much. I also think we can do away with this if we're using explosive arrows. I think that's enough to clear the waves of zombies coming in. As far as the damage is concerned, I only have this part that has taken significant damage. The other part here, yep, has enough damage too. But there's no really like huge threat or I didn't really even feel threatened all throughout the Horde Night, with the exception of the spits from the cops, because I got hit a couple of times with that. Actually infected right now. But as far as like fighting the Horde face to face, you saw how I did it first. So I first used the um, fire arrows on the first initial waves. That went really well. The fire is spreading to other zombies. Once you got one on fire, it spreads to other zombies, which is really good. That spreads AoE damage plus the stuns from the electric fence as well as the darts were really good. And all in all, it's a really good base build. I was kind of surprised on how well I did with the arrows or the composite bow, especially with the arrows. I was also surprised how fast the reload time per arrow was. There was a streak there wherein I was like just hitting heads one after another here when I was sitting here defending from this place. So I think that's viable for these types of bases wherein you're close quarters in terms of being defending your base. So exploding arrows, fire arrows, even the regular arrows, the steel arrows are also really good. So that's it for me today. Hope I was able to share useful tips and info to everyone. And if you like the video, please click and smash that like button, leave a comment, and let me know what you think, if you like the build, and subscribe to my channel. I have a few more builds lined up, and I'll share them in the next following days, so stay tuned. For now, that's it for me, and see you next time.